गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आवाज आ रही है सभी के पास मेरी? आज हम स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं केसी वॉल्यूम का पैसेज नंबर 525, वॉल्यूम 24। सो बी रेडी फॉर योर क्लास। आ जाओ सभी स्टूडेंट्स। इंपॉर्टेंट पैसेज है आज का 525, रेलवे बजट के ऊपर पैसेज है आज आपका। पैसेज नंबर 25, पैसेज नंबर 525। सभी स्टूडेंट्स आ जाएंगे तो डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट करूंगी। जब तक अपने पैसेज को आप एक बार गो थ्रू कर लीजिए। पैसेज नंबर है आज का 525। 5 o'clock क्लास स्टार्ट हो जाएगी आपकी। पैसेज नंबर है 525, वॉल्यूम 24। और जो बच्चे नए हैं क्लास में, टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन कर लो। टेलीग्राम का लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा। आज का पैसेज है 525, वॉल्यूम 24। जो बच्चे क्लास में हैं अपना नाम लिख दो और सेशन को लाइक कर दो। पैसेज नंबर है 525। डिक्टेशन 2 मिनट में स्टार्ट कर रही हूँ, बाकी बच्चों को भी आ जाने दो। आवाज आ रही है सभी के पास मेरी? पैसेज नंबर 525। सेशन को लाइक कर लो सभी स्टूडेंट्स। 2 मिनट में स्टार्ट करूंगी डिक्टेशन, बाकी बच्चों को भी आ जाने दो। पैसेज नंबर 525, वॉल्यूम 24, रेलवे बजट के ऊपर है आपका पैसेज। जो बच्चे क्लास में आ गए अपना नाम मेंशन कर दो। ओके रिपुंजय, बी रेडी फॉर योर डिक्टेशन। आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट योर डिक्टेशन, पैसेज नंबर 525। डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट now. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, our railway system is the largest in Asia and the fourth biggest perhaps in the whole world, employing about 20 lakhs of people. It was rather refreshing to note that for the first time in about 7-year period, a balanced budget has been presented. Sir, this is very encouraging, especially when this has been done without increasing the passenger fares. However, it is a matter of some concern that about 70% of the revenues of the railways is spent on establishment expenditure alone, and this aspect has to be looked into very carefully. Sir, it has been stated by the railway minister that the railway administration is now seeing the end of the tunnel. I hope that they are seeing the end of the tunnel is not any illusion. They have also said that they are working on all the cylinders, but apparently talking in technical terms, it appears that the cylinders still lack the compression. Otherwise, the performance should have been much better. Sir, there is another important thing to which I would like to invite the attention of the Honorable Railway Minister, and that is the Railway Board. It is a very familiar and popular topic of criticism in both the houses of Parliament. Well, sir, it is high time that the minister and the government had a second look at it and took a view on whether the required to reserve the railways and the country. Sir, This utility has to be established, and only then the railway board is to be allowed to continue. Otherwise, we will have to agree that it is only a white elephant. Sir, let us hope that these encouraging financial results will continue to be encouraging till the end of the year, although the railway financial authorities have not taken into consideration that impact of the additional dearness allowance which may have to be paid to the railway employees during the year. And if this is done, I am sure that the surplus that this budget has attempted will be balanced, and we will end up with a deficit budget at the end of the year. However, I am not very much disappointed about this matter because the railways have been rather conservative in making their estimates of earning from freight and passenger traffic. And if our hopes of getting additional revenue passenger traffic materialize, I hope it would be possible to provide adequate cushion for the payment of the increased dearness allowance, which may be given to the railway employees in due course. Sir, for improving the image and the working result of the railways, they will have to work very hard. It is too early to expect that the budget will not have any inflationary impact at all. The gap between the revenue and the expenditure for the year 2004 is of the order of rupees 144 crores, and this is a very big gap, and I hope that this sort of performance will not be repeated during this year. As a thing stand today, and if past performance is any indication, the prospect of any striking improvement in the efficiency and productivity of the railways is still very doubtful. Let us hope that this doubt will not materialize. For instance, in the year 1995 to 96, the railways carried 200 million tons of goods traffic, but in the year 2005 to 6, it is estimated that only about 190 million tons of freight traffic will be carried. As against this decline in the amount of traffic carried, the employees increased from about 14 lakhs to 20 lakhs during this period, with the wage bill rising from rupees 350 crores to rupees 600 crores. Besides enormous investment in modernizing the equipment, acquiring new assets, etc. Then, sir, the other phenomenon which I fail to understand is the employment opportunities for the minorities in the railways. The minorities used to form a very appreciable percentage of the total employment in the railways. But today, sir, I think the railway authorities will have to try rather hard to work out a percentage for them. No doubt, sir, the Honorable Minister of State of Railways carries a lot of weight in the railway administration. But this way is not at all balanced by a decrease in the employment opportunities for the minority communities. Sir, another important factor which I would like to mention is that efficient maintenance is the backbone of any transport system. It appears, however, that railway workshops have completely stopped doing any scheduled maintenance work for the last 2 years, and this has resulted in deplorable condition of coaches and wagons. In many cases, even the undercarriage maintenance is substandard. Stop. टाइमिंग है इसकी 8.44. जिसने पैसेज लिख लिया डन लिखो कमेंट बॉक्स में. टाइमिंग थी 8.44. 99 वर्ड पर मिनट. बाकी जो बच्चे डिक्टेशन लिख रहे हैं सेशन को लाइक कर लो. रिपुंजी लिख लिया आपने पैसेज. ओके रिपुंजी. साउंड ब्रेक तो नहीं हुआ बीच में? दो मिनट रिलैक्स कर लो, फिर उसके बाद स्टार्ट करेंगे पैसेज नंबर 526. डिक्टेशन नंबर 526. डिक्टेशन नंबर 526. नेक्स्ट पैसेज रहेगा आपका 526. ओके रिपुंजी. नेक्स्ट पैसेज है आपका 526. बी रेडी फॉर योर नेक्स्ट डिक्टेशन. डिक्टेशन लिखने के बाद आप लोग इसे ट्रांसलेट कर लेना. बाकी बच्चे जो भी डिक्टेशन लिख रहे हैं सभी स्टूडेंट्स पैसेज को ट्रांसलेट कर लेना और मैच कर लेना मैगजीन से. ओके और जो बच्चे नए हैं टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन कर लो. टेलीग्राम का लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया हुआ है. वहीं पे आपको सारी डिटेल्स मिल जाएंगी. एडमिशन रिलेटेड डिटेल्स भी आपको वहीं पे मिलेंगे. ओके टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन कर लो. जो बच्चे नए हैं टेलीग्राम का लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया हुआ है. और सेशन को लाइक कर लो सभी स्टूडेंट्स. डेली नोटिफिकेशन आपको टेलीग्राम पे ही मिलेगा. बी रेडी फॉर योर नेक्स्ट डिक्टेशन. पैसेज नंबर 526 वॉल्यूम 24. Be ready for your next dictation. Passage number 526. Passage number 526. Volume 24. Ready हो रिपुंजे? स्टार्ट करो डिक्टेशन. पैसेज नंबर 526 है. जो बच्चे नए हैं क्लास में टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन कर लो. टेलीग्राम का लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा. नेक्स्ट पैसेज के लिए रेडी रहो. डिक्टेट कर रही हूँ बस 2 मिनट में. पैसेज नंबर है 526. बी रेडी फॉर योर नेक्स्ट डिक्टेशन. Be ready for your next dictation. रेडी हो? यस लिखो कमेंट बॉक्स में सभी स्टूडेंट्स. नेक्स्ट पैसेज है आपका 526. So now I am going to start your dictation. Passage number 526. Dictation start now. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, the railways has been a very big undertaking in the artery of our country. This is managed by nearly 20 lakh people, except bringing food grains and pulses under the purview of standard freight. It is good that the Minister of Railways has not increased the freight charges and passenger fares for the coming year. It is really a welcome measure, and I must congratulate him for giving a year of rest for stabilizing the rates, which have been revised last year. Sir, for the efficient management of any institution, of any public undertaking, the foremost thing is the security of service and the contentment of the working men. I am sure most of the members would also share my view on this. Therefore, sir, there should be a good relationship between the working railwaymen and the government. To achieve that end, I, on this occasion, request all the trade union leaders to unite themselves to make one union so that they may have good contact and coordination with the government. They should also see that their representatives who are known for honesty and integrity are associated with the railway board so that the matter which crop up are settled amicably. Sir, this is a public undertaking which is mainly meant to serve the people and earn revenues. When we want to serve the people, we should give them a satisfactory service. Then alone we will be able to attract more passengers to travel in our trains and more people to transport their goods in our railways. So many members in the lower house and here also have spoken about unpunctuality of trains and also cancellation of trains for want of diesel sometimes on account of natural calamities. Also, the trains have been cancelled. Therefore, there have been losses to the public traveling in the trains, and also goods during transportation have been spoiled. So, sir, when we want to give a satisfactory service, punctuality, and good relationship with the traveling public by the railwaymen is necessary. I see, sir, during the past period, there were several reasons for the unrest of the working men, and those have dragged on, and it has put the railways to a great loss. Still, I am told that railways to a great loss. Still, about 10,000 people have not been reinstated, particularly the lower class people, and out of these, there are 1,000 scheduled caste persons who have not been reinstated. They many be temporary working men or casual laborers, yet they were working there, so they should be given a chance once again to serve the railways. Sir, the compensation on account of loss of property by theft and pilferage has gone up to nearly rupees 13 crores. The income from passengers and also goods transport has gone down. It has gone down because of the strike. Strikes have to be discouraged. This year, they accept a little improvement in these things. Diesel has become one of the bottlenecks for the efficient running of the railways. For that also, I think the minister will try to see that there is a better relationship between his department and the Department of Petroleum, and see that the required quantity of diesel is allotted to the railways. Sir, I was telling about the compensation that the railway have to pay to the people for theft and for pilferages in the railways. Nearly 58,000 railway police force people are working, and about rupees 12 crores are being spent on them. Sir, I am told that sometimes these railways police force people in connivance with the gundas have allowed these things to go on. One of the ministers who held this portfolio has made this allegation in the lower house. If that is true, then I feel the safety and security of the passengers of their goods is not safe in hands. Therefore, I suggest that there should be frequent changes in the RPF personnel, and they could be shifted from railways to border security force. The same man should not continue for more than 3 years in the railways. If that is done, sir, I think we could expect some change in their attitude in protecting the property of the railways and protecting the goods that are transported by the railways. I feel, sir, that even alarm chain pullings on the railways have gone up to nearly 2,80,000 in number, and if the traffic people are vigilant, they can reduce it. I have also noticed cases of ticketless travel in the railways, and the ticket collectors or the guards do not take notice of it. Sometimes persons who regularly travel by train on short distances do not purchase tickets in spite of the fact that they are able to get concessional tickets. Even seasonal tickets are not renewed, and the computers travel on the trains with the expired seasonal tickets, and the railway staff also allow them as a matter of रूटीन स्टॉप। टाइमिंग है पैसेज की 9.08। 9.08 टाइमिंग है और स्पीड है इसकी 92 वर्ड पर मिनट। 92 वर्ड पर मिनट। जो बच्चे लास्ट में ज्वाइन करे हैं टेलीग्राम ज्वाइन कर लो। नेक्स्ट क्लास की जो भी टाइमिंग होगी आपको टेलीग्राम पे ही बताई जाएगी। टेलीग्राम का लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा। ओके, जाके आप ज्वाइन कर लो टेलीग्राम। सो नेक्स्ट क्लास जब भी होगी आपके पास मैसेज आ जाएगा। ओके, बाय ऑल ऑफ यू।